on the play clock. They come out here in the I. Now Smith will turn and give this to his fullback, Sherman. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically.
Just 1 yard to go here on second down. They'll sneak it with Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Were we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd-1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a first down. There are certain words that sometimes we overuse, but there's one that's really welcome on a player's resume, and that's the word breakout. And I thought Travis Kelce was one of the breakout stars of 2016 in the NFL. What a season he had with Kansas City.
Over 1,100 yards. Now, to put that into perspective with everybody else that was catching the football for them, the next closest had 593 for the Chiefs. So, breakout year indeed.
And for me, it's how he did it, because he did it in a variety of ways, where there's an inline tight end, a guy who could split out and really become a wide receiver, and then when he caught the ball, he ran like he was a running back.
And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Wait a minute, hold up. Let me do this play real fast.
They are going for it. It's Smith. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it is incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Go to the screen where
and a great spot to start this drive from here.
Go to the screen where you, like when I told you go back when it said friends. On the screen where it said friends at, like when you went back to the main screen to show the games, and you scroll up and you go to where it says friends.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger, and it's complete to Ladarius Green. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
And you see,
but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top.
They'll show me playing Madden right now to say in Madden.
Sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
It should show me playing. It should say I'm playing in Madden.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
On the left-hand side, it should say some stuff, and it should say recent activity.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. He knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. So whatever happened to the old expression, he who hesitates is lost.
I mean, it'll show like a box will come up like a YouTube box.
Hesitation actually gains him a whole lot of yards.
That was clever.
All right, click that. Click play.
170 yards in the divisional round, following up 29 carries in the wild card round.
He's playing who on it?
He really has great vision, incredible patience.
I'm saying what teams are playing.
Coupled with an offensive line that understands that and will hold blocks and see more as they get downfield.
You mentioned last week them having to hold blocks for Big Ben in previous years.
Yeah, but what team is playing?
I think it's helped all the way through. They were kind of used to it. And now
in Kansas City?
Respond to it because of the big plays.
Yeah, I'm Kansas City and Mel's Pittsburgh.
The wide receivers, often a very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either.
Yeah, you got to press the back. You see the
big plays out in the open field.
The box.
They will attempt to do so in this game.
The box button. Yeah, there we go. You want to watch it because I can see you watching.
Ben Roethlisberger scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers
No,
have taken a
when you want to make the screen bigger, you gotta press box on the joystick. Look at on the screen. You'll see it says widen the screen, something.
These plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove
And
that you
if
can
you
get
click
it in there
whatever
as
it
well.
says, it should get bigger. It's gonna look fuzzy at first, but then it's gonna clear up.
And it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Yeah, he just scored a touchdown, but he missed the extra point.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17.
All right, bro.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Daniel McCullers in on the stop. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now it's Smith. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st down, Smith. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They run it here. Where? And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Smith. Caught here by Conley. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On 2nd down, it's Bell. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges. Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you, and anyone coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And
him.
This return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
It ain't happening like that, Mel boy. Give me that. Give me that ball.
On the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up. Ain't no such thing they keep on fumbling like that. Hold up.
Set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they
nah,
attack
son.
here.
Y'all want to cheat me like that?
You and I were talking off air about the blue chip quarterbacks remaining in the NFL playoffs. You got Brady, Roethlisberger, Rodgers, Matt Ryan, the only one of those without a ring.
How about that? And that's a heck of a collection. And the one without a ring, likely to be the 2016 MVP of the NFL. So blue chip indeed.
And Brady 4 rings, Roethlisberger 2, Rodgers 1. We'll see. Can Ryan get that?
No, buddy.
This is Bell.
No, sir.
Yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Let's see, the defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. And he motions the wide receiver. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And
no, sir. No, sir.
Ball. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about it. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that...
Give me that.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl
Come on,
Marcus
man.
Peters. And
Give me
here
that.
comes Kansas City. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put
Give me
together
that.
on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They run again with Ware. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They come out here in the eye. Smith keeps it on the sneak. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So it'll be first down here after the run.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Smith now to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's got the hook up with Conley. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. To the air again, Smith. And he slings one that's incomplete. Spencer Ware, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right side. 3rd and 2, Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards there and a first down. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean up.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Smith throwing again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious of it.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole 2nd half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call. And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They'll go for it with Bell. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
And this is where an offensive lineman really earns a living. You're on your own side of the field, but you only need a few inches. And you saw the good blocking at the point of attack. That is a well-earned first down.
And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. An extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And an alley to run. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. D'Angelo Williams, 39 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense. They were able to bat it away.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run now with Ware. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw is Smith. Harris has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll go again with Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 26 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Here's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Got him.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that. Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. It's caught inside the 25. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And quickly they get to the line. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. 2nd and goal from the 7. Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. D'Angelo Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Airing one out from Macklin. Deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 36 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there, and it's 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. And they're going to speed things up here.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On the ground, this is Ware. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Smith, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
And a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And now out come the Steelers. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense? Williams loses the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. They come out here in the eye. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Green's got it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Now it's Roethlisberger. A big bit intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd and 10, Smith. He's going to let it fly. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. Here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. On first down, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. One last throw here for Smith. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off William Gay. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protect.